Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kelly. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button before you leave. And don't forget to hit those notification bells so you're notified every single time I upload. Today's video is going to be what I believe are essentials, gluten-free essentials for your pantry. So pantry staples that are gluten-free. I have a few things next to me that I think are gonna be key into what you need for your pantry when you are first going gluten-free, if you've been gluten-free for a while. These are just the things that I like to keep in my pantry. So I'm just gonna hop right into it. The first thing I always have in my pantry is gluten-free oats. So these are the Trader Joe's rolled oats. They are gluten-free. They are really actually cheap because they're from Trader Joe's, which makes them pretty darn affordable. I also like the Bob's Red Mill brand, but I think the Trader Joe's ones is a little bit better, honestly. Another type of oats that you can have in your pantry are quick oats. They're the quick 1-minute oats from Quaker. They're gluten-free. These, you can find them at most grocery stores. I think I got these from Walmart, I believe, since I do Instacart grocery, which I'm currently waiting on right now. So, yes, Quaker oats, quick oats are good for the mornings when you're in a rush. Rolled oats, they need more time, but these are good for baking. So having a little variety is always good in the pantry. Something else that is important is flour. So I have a few different types of flour. The first one I have is almond flour. So almond flour is in so many recipes for baking that are gluten-free because it's really hard to find like all-purpose flour, but I have some. But yes, almond flour is a wonderful alternative for like all-purpose flour. I use this a lot in baking as well. So I always have this stocked in my pantry. I also have a huge one in my pantry I have like a little back section of my pantry that's for like, when I run out of things, I have it already stocked. So I have a huge thing of almond flour from Costco. So I think the big one from Costco was like $12. And that's actually the same price as like this. This is the Bob Red Mill. I think the Costco one is way more cost efficient. I haven't tried it though. So I don't know what it tastes like or how it performs, but I do have it in the back of my pantry ready to go. Another thing, so gluten-free all-purpose flour. This is from Trader Joe's. The only thing I don't like about this is the size of the product. The size of the container is not all that big and it comes down to like here. So you have to buy multiple of these if you're doing like a big batch of something, but all-purpose flour is something that's very good to have in your kitchen, in your pantry. You need it for random things I found, like cooking and things to like thicken. If you don't have cornstarch, sometimes it does flour. So having all-purpose flour is very good to have on hand. Hopping into like some grains, things like that. I guess these aren't considered grains. This is more like a seed, but I also have chia seeds. Chia seeds, I have these always in my pantry because you can use these in baking. You can make chia seed pudding instead of oatmeal, anything like that. I actually got these from Marshall's. I always tend to pick up like my cacao powder, my chia seeds, like anything like superfoods or whatever that's usually more expensive at the grocery store, I buy at Marshall's or like TJ Maxx. They have a food section and I just sneak on over there, going over and see what they got. So this was $5.99 at Marshall's when it was originally $8. So this is really convenient to have in the kitchen as well. They are full of nutrition. This is like a superfood. I think it's omegas is like what these are made for, omega-3s. It says 8 times more omega-3s than salmon. So chia seeds are great. Continuing on with grains. So when I first went gluten-free, when I was 19 years old, I literally had no clue what to eat. I think I was eating eggs and rice. And that was it. It's because I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be eating. I used to eat peanut butter and jellies every single day. So I always keep rice. Rice is huge. Rice is a perfect staple for gluten-free, for really anything, honestly. I prefer Basmati rice because I just like the texture of it. It also smells like popcorn, which is awesome. So I definitely keep this in the pantry. I have like 3 of these stocked at a time. This is from Trader Joe's. This is Basmati Rice. 2-pound bag. We go through rice like it's water here. I almost make it with every single meal. We love it, so I have to keep this in my pantry as it's a very big pantry staple in my household. Another one that's also, it's growing on me. I used to hate quinoa, but now I keep it stocked because I'm doing I'm trying to be a little bit healthier. Quinoa's a little bit better for you. So I keep this. This is the Ancient Harvest. You could get any type of quinoa, honestly. I just read to see if they have extra ingredients in it. This is so this is Ancient Harvest, traditional quinoa. It says gluten-free right on the front. And I use white quinoa. There's multicolored quinoa. I'm not a huge quinoa connoisseur, but I just keep a little bit in my pantry. And it's crazy that 1/4 a cup makes a huge amount of quinoa. So keep this in your pantry. It comes in handy. Another thing, always in my pantry is gluten-free soy sauce. This is the San-J, S-A-N-J, Tamari soy sauce. It's gluten-free, non-GMO. I usually use this, or I also have the Trader Joe's coconut aminos currently in my fridge, which if you guys are interested, I can do a refrigerated refrigerated essentials, because I have a lot of those also that are gluten-free. So let me know, comment down below. I can also do that video for you guys. But yes, this is just water, soybeans, salt, alcohol to preserve freshness. And it's gluten-free, which is super convenient, obviously. And it's certified gluten-free, which is even better. So I always keep this in my pantry because I go through it very quickly and I always want to back up so I don't run out. And last, but certainly not least, is my gluten-free bread. I always need, obviously I've gone through this. This is not a fresh packet. This is the Canyon gluten-free bakery bread. Oh my God, the train. Literally every single time I put the camera on. It's really annoying. Anyways, I'm just gonna continue on and see what happens. This is the Canyon gluten-free white mountain bread. I typically like to get ancient grains or whole grains or their 7-grain bread, but they didn't have it in stock, so I got the mountain white. And so yes, this is also super important. I also like the Trader Joe's brand. Udi's is okay, but it always has that random hole in it, if you know what I'm talking about, gluten-free. They always have the bread size is always this big, and there's always a hole in the middle of bread. So it's you're getting nothing. So I like the Canyon gluten-free bread. I always have bread on hand for toast, for breakfasts, for last night I had a tuna sandwich. I always have it on hand. So that's just a few of my pantry essentials that are gluten-free. Some pantry staples that I think that is super important to have in the pantry. So if you guys want to see a refrigerator version of this, please let me know in the comments down below. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye guys.